Hello and welcome to a new special edition of the AMA News. Today's topic is the end of the hype for the hyphen and the basics for the combinatorics of A9. So first of all, let's start with some common knowledge. A-B is a possibility to save space and be findable for more words than only the A-B writing skills, but A-B-C is no way A9 can handle. You're not relevant at all for all the different possibilities in the combinatoric sections like AC or CB or whatever. My friends from Selex are having a quite good blog and were also testing that. I think that is all 3 years ago. So that is really basics what we are talking here about, but I'm seeing that in backends all the time. Don't try this at your listing, okay? If we are just talking about A-B, you are findable, searchable, indexed, or call it like you want. You will be shown under a search for A, for B, for A, B written together, for A-B written exactly like you have used it, and A space B. B space A, BA, or such situations are not possible to be shown under with that writing system, and at the end Selex have figured out everything about that, and you can see it here, but that is not the specific problem with A-B. The problem lies in the detail if you're talking about relevance for search phrases. If you're reading through the A9 patent, you can figuring out what I'm talking about exactly here. You are most relevant for the specific usage of A-B. For AB or AB, you're not so relevant. That is not only important for your organic findability, it's also relevant for your advertising. Of course, the advertising relevance is based on the fact that the keywords a customer is entering is fitting with the search term you're bidding for, okay? So make sure you're entering exact the words in advertising a customer is searching for, and you need to show exact the phrase, the keyword phrase a customer is entering in your listing. And normally a customer isn't often using the hyphen. That's a fact. It's just to handle space problems in the backend or in the listings. But what it means in detail, I'm really surprised all the time if I'm talking about that. Of course, we have nearly 200 bytes in the title. In the bullet points, if you're talking about normal categories, we can use up to 5 bullets, and each of them is worth 200 characters and sometimes more, or also less, depending on category. In the backend, we have 249 bytes if we're talking about Europe and North America, very special backend conditions in India and other countries. The description, 2000 bytes for that. That is especially important if you're using EBC, Enhanced Brand Content. Of course, if you're using EBC, the description disappears, but is always indexed in the same time. It's disappearing, and so you can fill it up with hundreds of phrases exactly pronounced in the way the customer was entering them. You can copy directly the auto-suggest if you want and put them each and other behind another. And you have many more parts in the backend where a lot of data fields you can fill with specific synonyms or keywords if you want. The problem is more interesting if you're talking about combinatorics. So especially if it's coming to passive keywords and also the category specific keywords. That means if you're in category A, Amazon is giving you without any specific keywords in your listing specific findability around the specific A words in the category. If you are with your product A in category B, you will miss all that profit from the keywords and all the advantages. So, I want to rank to A, B, and CA. That's your thoughts, and you're seeing that, but you're not looking at the combinatoric style of Amazon, and the SEO reality is often much higher than what you're thinking. You're also ranking to X, Y, AY, and all different combinatorics around relevant keywords, which Amazon is given to your listing, course to the words, to the other words your listing also includes. And that means in a short little picture, you have your ABC cloud, that's your active Amazon SEO, that's where you want to be shown. And then we have the XYZ cloud based on category and also the customer interaction on your listing, how they're coming to your listing, the way they are going from your listing to other listing also makes it possible to be shown to other keywords and phrases. And then we have mixed cloud between your active Amazon SEO and your passive SEO words, which are also combined with each other. Then, if you're talking more specific about the problems of placing keywords in title attributes and keywords, backend keywords, we're also finding a few problems. So normally the combinatoric is working, but the hyphen is a problem and you're not shown to each and every possibility. To put both of that together, don't think about the hyphen if a customer is not using it. Just think about the normal basic relevance. If we're talking about A, B, C, a normal phrase of a customer, and we are putting that directly together in the title, we are 100% relevant. The percentages are just examples, okay? Don't get it wrong, examples. If you're writing A, more words, B, more words, C, in the title, your relevance is not so high as before. Of course, the algorithm is working like that, okay? If you're using A in the title, B also and C in the bullets, or here as an example, A in the title, B and then C in the bullets, only 87%. If you're having A in the title, B in the bullets, C in the backend, 85%. You're losing relevance, okay? If you're putting A, B, C in one bullet point, your relevance is much higher, okay? If you're filling A, B, C in different bullet points, yeah, you have 93%. That is more than the rest, like A in the title, B, C in the bullets. That's the reason why copying main keywords that are only used in the title in the part of the bullet points is so important, and also copying it in the backends. As another example, if you're using A in the title, E and D in the bullets, and you want to be shown under AED, you only have 87% relevance. If you're using A second time in the bullets or directly AED as a phrase in the bullets, you have 95% relevance. Here another examples, like you're trying to be shown under AFG, A in the title, FG in the backend, 85%. But if you are using A in the title and repeating A in the part of the backends, your relevance is much more higher. Okay. But if you're directly looking at the percentage, it is no problem at all to name it once. The relevance itself is where you're over 85 and more percent relevant for the different phrases which are possible to be used. If you want to be more relevant, okay, then repeat the major synonyms in the different parts: title, bullet points, backend keywords, okay? As here is shown the letter A, okay? And for the backend, the letter A and B. If we are talking about nerd level 3000, okay, keep it exact. Of course, ABC as a phrase, ADC as a phrase, ABD as a phrase, BA, BFA in the backend terms, and of course filling the description with phrases exact as it is shown in the search field with using EBC. Course that writing skills shown here in the description are not looking nice. From a reading of a customer, it's absolutely confusing. So make sure if you're using that description like that, use enhanced brand content to hide your description. To sum up, from my point, it's really easy. Name it like the customer is searching for it, and the customers are not using hyphens. You can figuring out if somebody is using a hyphen, just enter it in the search field and have a look for auto-suggest, and on the other side for search volume. Like you can use it in our free extension, and on the other side just open up that ASINs or specific search terms in AMALYZE Shield. You can see if there is any sales made with that specific keyword. Okay. Hopefully you are now understanding the problems with a hyphen, especially of double using hyphens, and the system of the Combinatorics A9 is able to use, and how necessary that is at the end for relevance in the part of SEA and SEO. Okay, make sure you're looking at your listings and get rid of the hyphen.